Alrighty. So today we are going to be doing a full day of eating. I had to get the sunrise in the background. May not be able to see me as well, but I had to get that in the background. But I wanted to do a full day of eating for you guys. I haven't done one of these in quite some time. It's not going to be nothing like crazy in depth, crazy interesting. Just the bodybuilding foods, the bodybuilding thing. I'll do it also I'll also be doing like a little bit of, I guess, day in the life of what my days look like whenever I'm not at work, which it's basically just me in this room, me and my new setup, working on my computer. Wait, hold up. I basically just sit here, work on my computer, eat my meal. Once I eat my meal, I take my walk. I take my little 10-minute fasted walk, or 10-minute post-meal walk. And that's pretty much how I spend my days. Sit here and work on my business, get it to grow, work with my clients, work on social media stuff, and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be 250 grams of jasmine rice, 100 grams of spinach, 2 whole eggs, and 160 grams of 96.4 beef. And then with my first meal, I will always do my little bit of journaling and my Bible scripture read for the day. I ran out of the Bible that I was reading. Let me move this over a little bit. The Bible that I was reading out of is called like Daily Strength for Men. And it was like a daily thing, obviously. And it just has like 365 days worth. So I ran out of that one, but I went back to my old Compass Bible. And it's really cool because it has these sections in the beginning where it's like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like roadmap to God's promises. And it'll say things like what to do when you feel in grief, what to feel when you are in doubt about God. I've skipped too far. And it'll also have like the Bible is your guide for life. And and then it'll have like scriptures that coincide with that theme or whatever. So like today, maybe I need some strength, or I'm feeling discouraged or whatever. I'll go to that section, read those scriptures, and then what I like to do after that is I write it down in my journal and kind of put my own spin on it in my own life, to where it's like if I'm feeling discouraged about my business, I could be like, if it talks about God's always going to be there walking with you through your process and you will figure this out. Like I'll spin that in my own way, but he will help me with figuring out my business or whatever that may be. I basically just get the scripture that I read and put my own little twist on it. So I'm going to take you through a full day of eating. We're talking in between meals or whatever. I'll take you guys on my walks or whatever, show you my meals for the day, and then that'll be that. So I'm going to get into this because I went and trained a client and I did my cardio and stuff this morning, and I'm hungry. So I'm going to get this down, watch a little bit of YouTube, get my reading in, get my journaling in, and then get to my walk. We are back, episode 14 of the... Alrighty, now that I got meal 1 wrapped up. With every meal that I eat, I'll always do like one little lap back and down in my driveway. And this morning, taking the trash with me, but these walks are a staple in my days, like for sure. Like if I already eat and sit there at my desk all day, my digestion wouldn't be near as good. And I'm sure you've seen all the posts that, these daily, like, or not daily, but these like with each meal walks help with like blood sugar, and just like it just feels nice. Like you can't tell me that once you eat a meal and then you take a walk, your digestion just doesn't feel better. It just feels better. I don't know what the science is behind it. It just feels better. But I'll get this walk knocked out, listen to a little YouTube, and then get back to my computer and get to work. So I will see you guys for meal 2. I love my morning walks, but dude, I cannot take 20-degree weather on a walk. I just can't do it. Like I need to get like a walking pad in my room and just do like a 10-minute walk after my meals, because like I did my walk and now I'm just standing here in front of my heater because I'm absolutely freezing. Which fuel the colon cells. So I love them for the most part. For most people, obviously everybody's not a candidate. Yo, what is up? So just wanted to take one quick second away from the video and bring about a few things to your attention. Recently looked at my YouTube analytics and I saw that 80% of you guys that are watching the videos are not subscribed. So if you can do one thing, one little favor for Mad Dog for me, if you could hit that subscribe button, that would mean more to me than you guys understand. Any support that you guys give to this channel, whether it be a like, a sub, a comment, the hype button. I don't even know if my channel is allowed to, I don't think you use it on my channel anyways, but any support that you guys give to the channel means more to me than you'll ever understand. So thank you so much. Next thing I wanted to bring up are my sponsors. So this channel is not sponsored by YouTube or anything, so I do not make money from any of these videos. And one other way that you guys can support me is by using my code with Nutrix Research Supplements and with BioMist Peptide Company. BioMist is a USA-based peptide company that's up and coming that I'm very excited to be working with. We're going to be bringing out some new products very soon that you guys can keep an eye out for. Nutrix, I've used their protein for about 2 years now. Humongous mumbo jumbo tumbo tub of protein. It'll last you a long time. They have such good flavors. I've used it in my pre-workout meal for like I said, 2 years now. They got good EAA products. They got some more new stuff coming out as well. So if you guys would like to support the channel, support me on my journey in whatever that is, use code MADX on Nutrix Supplements. That will get you 15% off. And use code MADDOX, my name, MADDOX, on BioMist. BioMist Labs, peptides, and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to support me, support the channel, support my journey, and all that kind of stuff, use my codes on these companies. But with all that being said, let's get back to the video. All right. We are back for meal 2. It's been about 2.5 hours since my other meal. Just been working on my computer since then. Did a couple things around the house as well, but this will be meal 2. Let's see right here. A little focus on that. This will be 250 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of tilapia, 100 grams of green beans. I also have 100 grams of a cherry berry blend. It's got strawberries, blueberries, and dark pitted cherries. This is really good. I never realized how much of a fan of cherries I was until I got this blend. And then what I'll do at like you saw, I'll get a little stevia pack and put it on and kind of mix it up just to make them kind of sweet. But it's really good. But yeah, this will be meal 2. I'm gonna knock this down, get back to work on my computer. This is pretty much what I'll do the whole day is I'll eat, wait about, I try and get like 2.5, 3 hours of work in. Hours, pre-workout meal, or I'll eat this meal, take my little walk, 2.5 hours again, eat my pre-workout meal, go train, come back, and repeat. Simple days when I'm not on my little 9 to 5, I just work on my business, work on my content, work on my clients, and yeah. So I'm gonna get this down, watch a little bit more YouTube, take my little walk, take you guys with me, and then I will be back to work on my computer. And then the next time you guys will see me after that will be for my pre-workout meal. So.
But Oscar, because I met him so young, and the same thing as Jason, he was very big with the mindset of.
Alrighty, meal 2 is knocked down. Walk number 2 is underway. And all I'll do is I'll just continue the podcast that I was listening to just now. My little walk down back on the road. Gets me about probably, I don't know, 700,000 steps each time I do this. So just an easy way to get steps in. And then usually what I'll do on a couple of my walks is after I'll do my walk, I'll do like stuff around the house, whether that be the dishes, the laundry, just keeping the house looking good, keeping the house looking clean, because I'm low-key super OCD about that kind of shit. Like, I like everything to be, like, clean, and then, like, I'll get to cleaning one thing, and then sometimes it'll turn into, like, a whole clean spree where I've got, like, fucking toothpicks, and I'm, like, toothpicking stuff, but I don't know, but this is what I'll do between meals, and then I'll work for about 2.5 hours on my computer, and then I'll have my pre-workout meal, and then I'll be going to train, which I'm not going to record that. I'm going to go in there. Just going to go in there and train, but knock this walk out, get back to the house, do some housework, and then I will be back to the computer.
That's your point. It's because of when the scale weight would go down, I would look automatically like for check. So I was just saying when somebody almost seems like, especially when if you get some other
Alrighty, so we are back for meal 3, which will be our pre-workout meal, which is going to be 2 scoops of ISOFIT from Nutrix. I just got my new thing of cookies and cream. I've had chocolate shake, so I got 1 scoop of chocolate shake and 1 scoop of cookies and cream, which I'm excited to try this combination. I've also got 100 grams of banana in here and 100 grams of cream of rice. Yeah, I didn't say that. So 2 scoops of protein, 100 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of banana. Got my little water right here. Gonna watch a little bit of YouTube, probably do some more cleaning around that house while I let this digest. Cream of rice for me, like some people I know when you're pushing up to like 150, 170 grams of cream of rice, you probably should eat your meal probably an hour, 2 hours before you train. But with 100 grams of cream of rice and this banana, I feel like I could train like hell, probably 30 minutes after I eat this. So I'll eat this, do a couple things around the house, get some more steps. I'm at like probably 8,000 for the day. Get some more steps in, and then I'll be hitting my chest day, which I'm very excited for. So I'm gonna get this down, and the next time that I see you guys, we'll be back for the post-workout meal, which will be meal 4. The intra-workout shake is the same as always. It'll be 2 grams of pink salt. It'll be 10 grams of creatine monohydrate, 20 grams of EAAs from Nutrix, EAAs and hydration mix, 20 grams there. Code Maddox if you want to save a good 15% on that. Alrighty, so we are back to the crib for meal 4, our post-workout meal, which is going to be 300 grams of rice, 200 grams of tilapia, 100 grams of banana, and 50 grams of spinach, some salt, pepper, some onion powder, and some mustard on this as well. This is such a good meal because like I talked about this in my last video, but just like the saltiness of the salt and the fish and the seasoning on the tilapia with the banana. It's like a sweet and salty combo is so good. So I'm gonna get this down. Not too much to talk about. Just kind of wind it down for the day. I'll probably, since this is like my Sunday afternoon technically, because like my days off of work are Wednesday and Thursday. So this is like my Sunday afternoon technically or whatever. Like my weekend afternoon. I'll probably do a little bit of winding down. I may go watch a little bit of TV or a movie, or I may just keep working on my computer, honestly, watching YouTube or something like that. But I'm gonna get this down, wind down for the rest of the day, and then I'll see you guys for our final meal, which will be meal 5.
And I just scrolled past and he was like, hey, like he just kind of looked at it, like caught his attention. I was like, oh. So I hurried up and stitched the video right away, and then he watched it, and that was the occurrence of what.
Alrighty. So didn't wait 2 hours for this next meal. I wanted to kind of get it in a little bit earlier so I could do some things on my computer, lay around in bed, and go to sleep a little earlier so I'm not up waiting for my meal. But this last meal will be, I added a little bit. My mom made like a shredded chicken dish, so I'll put a little bit of that in here. But the meal is 200 grams of some steak, 100 grams of green beans, and 200 grams of red potato. That would be those steak and potato meal that I love. I love those so much. And I guess that would be a wrap on today's full day of eating. I got pretty tired there watching a little bit of, I wasn't really watching TV with them, but I was just kind of sitting there on my phone, working on some things on my phone. But I'm going to wrap up the full day of eating here. I'm going to slam this meal, watch a little bit of YouTube, wind down for the day, get everything ready for work for the week. And I got some pretty exciting things I'm working on behind the scenes that will be really cool for you guys to see once it all kind of comes to fruition. So I'm going to get this last meal down. I hope you guys enjoyed the full day of eating. If you want to see more of these in the future, let me know. Even though the next time I do a diet, it'll probably be next time I do a full day of eating, it'll probably be the exact same meals in some sort of different quantity. So I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you if you're still here. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.